Hey heathens, it's Gundidi. I got a question for you. What happens when you mix a 1911 with a Glock 17? Well, you get something like this, the Rock Island STK150. And I know what you're thinking, it's a Glock clone. Well, not necessarily, so stay tuned. Hey heathens, it's Gundidi, and this week we got something cool for you. On the surface, it looks like another Glock 17 clone. And yet again, you're thinking, Gundidi, this is like the 8th or 9th Glock clone that you have showed us. Well, on the surface, it kind of is, but when you dig deeper, it's not quite the same. This is the Rock Island STK150. This is a really neat offering from Rock Island. It is a budget-friendly option for you guys who want a Glock 17-ish gun. Now, in the intro, I did say it was a blend between a 1911 and a Glock 17, and that's because it is an all-metal frame Glock clone. But it is the only thing it actually clones from Glock really is the magazines. Everything else on the gun is its own proprietary system, and the grip angle itself is very reminiscent of a 1911, very straight up and down. It does use Glock style magazines, but after that, nothing else on the gun is Glock compatible. Even the barrel is not a Glock barrel. Now, that being said, I think they probably should have gone with Glock, but they don't. This is a neat offering. Let's go over the features from nose to rear and see if that's something that might be interesting to you. Starting at the front end, of course, you have a 4.5-inch barrel. Like I said, it is not a Glock compatible barrel, even though it looks like it. Everything on Rock Island's website says it does not compatible with Glock 17. So that's an upsetting thing, but it's not a big deal. Even though it's not compatible, it doesn't necessarily mean anything bad. It's just saying that it's not compatible with Glock 17. Going across the front here, we got some cocking serrations up front. They are grippy enough to where you guys can do your front press checks. Not a big deal. It's got suppressor height sights or co-witnessing height sights on there. They are a 3-dot sight, which is really nice. So when you're running an optic on there, you can co-witness with it. Moving on down, we have a 2-slot Picatinny rail for all your lights, lasers, grenade launchers, all that fun stuff. If we move farther down, we have a kind of squared off trigger guard. Now, they do say on their website that this is compatible with most Gen 3 Glock holsters. I haven't tried it on any Glock holsters yet, but we will definitely have to check that out in the future. It's got your standard Glock takedown style pins where you pull that down and pull the trigger and slide comes off. It's got a really nice flat face trigger on there, a really nice looking flat face trigger. Let's go ahead and test that out. Of course, got to show she is completely empty. Let's go ahead and see that trigger. A little bit of take up to get to a wall. A little bit of creep through it. And then it's kind of a heavy trigger, a little bit on the heavier side, I think, than most Glocks, probably closer to the Gen 3. But let's go ahead and hear that reset. Very long reset, very reminiscent of a Gen 3 style trigger. But it is a very tactile and very audible reset on this guy. So definitely a decent trigger. Once we get some rounds through it, it'll probably smoothen out a little bit. Moving on down, we have your extended slide release. So very similar to a lot of aftermarket upgrades that people do on their Glock 17. So that way, when you have that slide back, you can send her home. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys don't like that, but you know what? It's a duty gun. It should handle it just fine. Let's go up and we'll talk about this optics mount. This is an arm optic mount. I believe it is a plate system. They have an RMSC pattern plate inside the bag, so I believe this is RMR on this top plate. Definitely when we get it home, we'll have to put an optic on there and just see how she mounts. Moving on down, like I said, this is an all metal frame, so it's got some weight behind it. We have a mag release that is not ambidextrous. It does look like it is swappable though, so you lefties might have a chance to swap it around. I know the gun's really oily. It's Rock Island for you. You lefties might be able to swap it around. Words are difficult, you know. Moving on down, you have these neat little channels right here that kind of form into your hand. Your index finger kind of goes right into there, your thumb right into there. It's actually kind of comfortable. It makes it feel less squared off like Glocks do. So it's very interesting. You got a nice deep undercut here so you don't get that Glock knuckle. It's very nice, especially since this is a metal frame. You don't want to be carving into it. You got some nice checkering on the front strap and on the back strap on here. This does not look like they have replaceable back straps, but it is a very aggressive front and back strap, so you get a nice, good, solid grip on there. The side panels do look like they're interchangeable. They do also have that checkering pattern on there, that diamond cut checkering pattern, and they do look like they're swappable. Granted, I don't know for sure. That's definitely something we'll have to check out in the future, but it is a good texture there, and it's got a good feel all the way around. You get a good, nice, solid purchase all the way around on this guy. Moving on down, it is a 17 round magazine, just like your Glock 17. So all your Glock 17 mags should work in this guy just fine. Definitely a neat offering from Rock Island. Myself, I'm going to be picking up this one, so we'll get a shooting review done on it here soon. See what you guys think. But definitely a neat offering and super budget friendly. I mean, I'm seeing them as cheap as right around $300. So by far one of the cheapest Glock clones there are, but it's definitely a neat offering from Rock Island, and definitely something you should check out if you ever get a chance. So if you guys ever get a chance, definitely check out the Rock Island STK150. And guys, if you like that video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Check out the other videos on the channel, and share this to your friends if they're thinking about getting a Glock clone. And as always, I'm Gun Deity, and I'll see you heathens for the next one.
I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation. They call me a